I'm gonna tell you a small story before starting the fossil of the day. Once I arrived to Doha, I was at the airport. I was walking, taking my luggage, and I bumped into someone. I looked into his eyes. He was very, 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 very sad. I asked him, "What's the matter, my friend?" He said he comes from a small island, very, very, very far away. He woke up once in the morning, and he saw all his childhood friends are dead from a flood. He went to his grandfather and asked him, why my friends are dead? What happened? Is a war happened during the night and I did not know? So his grandfather said wisely, no, nothing happened, just climate change. So he grabbed his laptop, searched online what's climate change, and he discovered that climate change is living in Doha in a castle called QNCC. So he took a plane and came to Doha. And in order to spot, do you know the game Super Mario? When we used to spot the small creature in order to save this princess. So once he got to the QNCC, he asked about who can spot the bad guys, who can spot the bad nations who are helping climate change to destroy our planet. So we told him the fossil of the day at Cannes Climate Action Network, and he joined us. And here is I present Ray. Let's clap for Ray. Now Ray is gonna be helping me to present the fossil of the day. And the fossil of the day today goes for the 5th time, not the fossil of the day, for the 5th time they get a fossil, for the 3rd time they get a fossil of the day. Let's clap all our boo all for New Zealand. No, not the third. The first one. First one. Apparently, New Zealand likes. Oh no, it's not me. You want to present the fossil of the day? Apparently, New Zealand likes a lot the fossil of the day. They are addicted to our show. They love our billboard. So we can count how many times they have been on the board. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and today 5. Amazing, New Zealand. You are doing a great job on destroying planet Earth. Thank you for not committing for another Kyoto Protocol. Okay. And now, the second prize goes to whom? Obviously enough, Canada. Let's boo. Canada. Obviously, Canada and New Zealand are competing. It's not World Cup yet, guys.
Oh, I'm doing a little bit better, I think.
You are doing a little bit better.
Oh, there's always.
Okay, so now it's time to explain why Canada and New Zealand took the fossil of the day. We start with New Zealand, obviously, and I'm gonna be reading off a paper. Today, New Zealand deserves a fossil given Tim Grosser, the New Zealand Environment Minister, thinks New Zealand is ahead of the curve and not signing up to a second commitment period of Kyoto Protocol. In fact, Can knows the opposite is true. What Grosser fails to realize is that by refusing to sign up, the only international legally binding deal to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, New Zealand, will become more and more irrelevant in shaping a post-2020 regime. The second commitment period is critical to maintaining the legal architecture and strengthening the rules of the future regime post-2020. It will cost New Zealand zero, guys, zero. To put in its weak pledge into a care law, but it stubbornly refused. All this shows is that New Zealand is becoming more and more like the old Australia, cutting off its nose despite its face. New Zealand is abandoning its nation of interest for what? What exactly New Zealand? For what exactly New Zealand? Look out Canada, you got competition. Congratulations. Boo?
I think they're wooing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woohoo? Yeah.
That's so great.
Now the second text for why Canada took, and listen very well. Today Canada published a timeline of the past 3 years of their climate inaction in an attempt to clear the air, as it were, about whether or not Canada is committed to keeping warming at 2 degrees. Nice try, Canada. We are here watching you. Unfortunately, they forgot to include their biggest historic action when it comes to global climate commitment, making history as the first ever country to formally pull out of Kyoto Protocol. Whoa.
We forgot.
Whoa. Obviously they forgot. So, maybe Canada doesn't want to admit they've pulled out. Maybe a few many of barrels of bitumen were clouding their memory. But after all, they are still negotiating on Kyoto until the end of this COP. Despite walking away from any commitments they have made, they are actually still negotiating this matter. Nice diplomatic work, guys. We know that you are modest, Canada, not a bragger when you are a laggard, such a laggard, but a climate in action this big deserves a recognition. And since Canada forgot to include it themselves, we wanted to make sure that they get credit, whether the credit is due. And already recognized once, today, as the worst developed nation in the German Watch/Can EU Climate Change Performance Index. What the hell? Okay. I mean really, if you can actually forget pulling out of Kyoto, what's next? Maybe some human rights issues. Some okay, I'm not gonna be harsh on you. It's New Zealand's Day of Glory, so let's boo one more time. Okay. Today, I have to ask you some questions. Actually, I have no questions.
We're so bad that we don't even get any questions.
No question at all. You are bad as you are. You do not need to explain to us why you are bad. Thank you. You can pull down. Now that we have helper, but at the same time, we have a very, very good announcement to announce it. Today, we have the ray of the day. Let's clap for Monaco. It's not loud enough. Let's clap for Monaco. Okay. Where's Monaco? Hello, Monaco. Really? Monaco. Enchanté. So, we congratulate Monaco for their outstanding and conditional pledge of 30% emission reductions by 2020. They are also fully committed on a track to complete their commitments from the first commitment period and are urging others to make pledges as well. Monaco serves as a shining example that this COP needs, and this ray is to encourage others to follow, and we hope that other countries will follow, especially Arab countries. So congratulations, Monaco. Can we give her trophy? And let's clap for Monaco.